Anybody there? No one there. Good deal. I pulled this apart and then I put it back together, and this stuff is tacky now, and I try to get it together and it keeps hitting on something and doesn't want to slide together. Now I don't get what the issue is, really. I took the oil pump out because I thought it was that. And see, it slid it right apart. So I don't know what she's hitting, but there it is. Maybe I moved the I moved the guide pins the other way because I thought it was the guide pins that was hitting, and it's not that, unless like one of the cams or something or other is moved in here. You know what I'm saying? Like a cam. This cam moved a little bit. This moved a little bit. That's the only thing that can. That's the only thing could cause that issue. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the cams moved, because the cam moved or something in there. Huh? And the other thing I can take out is I pulled this apart, guys. I pulled it right apart. It came apart easy. I mean, you got to tap a little bit, and then I'm trying to put it back together, and it doesn't want to go back together. And you know, you don't put bolts in there and pull it together. It has to be those guide pins, or that so weird. This comes apart, just slides apart, and then you go to get it back together, and she don't want to go together. I tried to switch the guide pins around and to see if maybe that was the issue, and it's not the issue. Let's see. Let's take the guide pins out and see if it wants to slide together. Yeah. No, it still stays apart a little bit. unless me pushing down on the, unless, see, the other thing it can be is this engine's pushing down because I don't have two blocks underneath each side of it. That could be the issue, right? If I have two 2x4s because it's pushing down on the flywheel, maybe? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I couldn't find two 2x4s to, you think it's much? Because we're talking an eighth of an inch of gap. Eighth of an inch gap. I think there's an 1/8 inch gap on the eighth inch gap between some of my son's junk because it's here. I'm gonna clean them up, Dad. I'm gonna clean them up. I will. I will. All right, so we got one there. And let's put this one on the other end. Except for it's not big enough. It's not big enough to lift it up. Of course, right? I don't know. I don't get how you take it apart. How you take it apart, and then you go to put it back together, and it won't go back together. How about that? Let's see now. Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. There's an 1/8 inch. I didn't want to break anything. That beating on it, you know what I'm saying? All right. There's an 1/8 inch of slop in the crankshaft. So let's put my guide pins back in. Guide, come on, go back in there. All right. Go back on. This was some old RTV that seems to be well, look at that now. There we go. There we go. Look at that. So I got some old RTV that was put in the garage and through the winter time, and so it was pretty much heated the whole winter. Pretty much heated the whole winter, but the tail end of the winter, it quit. It quit. My stove quit, and I had to use a kerosene heater. So there we go. Some oil dripping out of it. So there you go. Just in case you ran into that before, because as far as I know, that's the first time for me. Huh? All right, so yeah, let me get the rest of those guys in there. Figured I'd do it live because I don't know why. Somebody might get somebody might be thinking it's, I'm having a hard time with two halves together. What you know you're doing? Absolutely not. First time. I do question that. I do question the RTV though, because did it get frostbite? Did it get frostbite? And yeah, did it get frostbite and it's not going to work now? It's not going to, you know, dry up like it's supposed to. All right, there you go. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? I think I put too much on though. I think I put a little too much. A little too much for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't even have any washer. I was tipping that up. Tipping it up. Guess what? My gears fell out on the ground and now they're full of sand. Not this, but the parts there. As far as I know, I don't have any more parts cleaner. So, yep, no more parts cleaner. I just wanted to get this sealed back up because, yeah, I don't know. We've had the weather where it's rained and not rained and rained and rained and not rained. And I'd just soon not leave it sitting out to the weather. How's everybody doing? I mean, we got a holiday weekend coming up, you know. First one of the year, you know. Hope you guys got some plans. Campground, maybe campfire in the backyard, hot dog, Chevrolet, and all that stuff. Everybody likes their Chevrolet. From Mexico? Aren't they still made in Mexico? Everything's made in Mexico anymore, except for children. Children are made in the United States, Americas. You know what I'm saying? Yep, so I gotta get some stuff to wash this all off. It's funny as, there we go. Just trying to clean that gasket off there. Got a razor blade. Yep, I don't have any parts cleaner left because I've used it washing the outside of this thing off so it looked clean. Yeah, and all my starting fluid's gone because I used that on something the other day. Starting something. Looking on starting something. All right, well, you know, I just wanted to show you that I wasn't cuckoo there. I mean, even if sometimes I sure feel like I do. A little on the cuckoo on the bagel. Have a good weekend. I just had to have somebody watch me because I tried this before I left her. Heard the train come through and find out. I thought it was coming in and it was actually going out. See, that's how I get turned around sometimes. I mean, it sounded like it was blowing over there and coming in. I'm serious. Next time I'm gonna record it so you guys can listen to it. You're gonna say, how do I know what's coming in and what's coming out? All right, you guys have a good weekend. I just wanted to show somebody that maybe somebody else is running into that and go like, hey, you know what? I took it apart. Why isn't it going together? Don't I know what I'm doing at all, ever? There you go. Have a good weekend.